Have you ever dreamed of swimming in a pool of liquid sapphire, a place so magical it feels like it's from another world? Well, that place actually exists, and today, we're taking you there. Welcome to the breathtaking Blue Grotto on the enchanting island of Capri, Italy. This isn't just any sea cave, it was once the private, personal swimming sanctuary of a Roman emperor. Imagine that. So, what makes the Blue Grotto, or Grotta Azzurra as the locals call it, so special? It's all about the light. A light so pure and so intensely blue, it has to be seen to be believed. For centuries, this place was shrouded in mystery. Local fishermen avoided it, whispering tales of spirits and sea monsters lurking within its shimmering waters. But the truth behind the glow is a beautiful secret of nature, a perfect alignment of sun, sea, and stone. Getting there is an adventure in itself. First, you journey to the stunning island of Capri, a jewel in the Tyrrhenian Sea, famous for its dramatic cliffs, luxury shopping, and celebrity visitors. From Marina Grande, the main port, you'll board a motorboat that takes you on a scenic trip around the island's coastline. The views alone are worth the trip. Towering limestone cliffs plunging into the turquoise sea, lush vegetation clinging to every surface. It's a postcard-perfect Italian dream. As you approach the Blue Grotto, you'll see a cluster of small wooden rowboats bobbing in the water, each with a seasoned boatman at the helm. This is where the real fun begins. You transfer from your larger boat into one of these tiny vessels, which can hold just a few people. The entrance to the grotto is a tiny archway in the rock, barely a meter high, so low, in fact, that you have to lie flat on your back on the bottom of the boat. Your boatman, a master of his craft, will wait for the perfect moment between waves. He'll grab onto a metal chain bolted to the rock wall, and with a powerful heave, he'll pull you through the narrow opening. For a second, you're in darkness, the sound of the sea echoing around you. You might even feel a little splash of cool water. It's a thrilling, slightly suspenseful moment. And then, you're inside. The world transforms. The instant you pass through that tiny doorway, you enter a cavern bathed in an otherworldly, electric blue light. It's not a subtle glow. It's a vibrant, luminous spectacle that fills the entire space. The water itself seems to be the source of the light, shimmering and radiating a brilliant sapphire hue. Everything submerged in the water, the oars, your hand, the boatman's arm, takes on a surreal, silvery glow. So, where does this magical light come from? It's a fantastic trick of physics. Sunlight enters the cave through a small underwater opening located directly below the entrance you just came through. As the light passes through the water, the red wavelengths are filtered out, leaving only the blue to illuminate the grotto. This blue light then reflects off the white, sandy seabed, about 15 meters below, creating the intense, radiant glow that has made this cave world famous. No lamps, no LEDs, just pure, unadulterated sunlight performing a masterpiece. Inside the cavern, which is surprisingly spacious, your boatman will likely serenade you with a traditional Neapolitan song. The acoustics are incredible, and the sound of his voice reverberating off the rock walls, combined with the ethereal light, creates a moment of pure magic. You'll gently row around the grotto, giving you time to soak in the incredible atmosphere. The air is cool and smells of the sea, and the only sounds are the gentle lapping of the water and the echoes of song. This grotto's history is as fascinating as its appearance. Long before it became a tourist hotspot, it was a personal marine nymphaeum for the Roman Emperor Tiberius, who ruled from his lavish villa on Capri in the 1st century AD. Archaeologists have discovered Roman statues on the grotto floor, confirming its ancient use as a place of imperial leisure and relaxation. Can you imagine having this magnificent glowing pool all to yourself? It was Tiberius's secret sanctuary, a place where reality and mythology seemed to merge. After a few minutes of pure wonder, it's time to leave. Again, you lie back, and your boatman expertly navigates the small exit, pulling you back out into the bright Mediterranean sunshine. The transition is just as dramatic, from the cool, blue dreamscape back into the warm, vibrant world outside. You'll be blinking, trying to process the surreal beauty of what you've just witnessed. It feels like waking from a beautiful dream. A few tips if you're planning a visit. The grotto can only be entered when the seas are calm, so it can be closed on days with rough weather. It's best to check the conditions before you go. The wait can sometimes be long as boats line up to enter, but trust me, it is absolutely worth it. The best time to visit is usually between noon and 2 p.m. when the sun is high and the blue effect is at its most brilliant. The Blue Grotto is more than just a tourist attraction. It's a natural wonder that connects us to history, to the power of nature, and to a sense of childlike awe. It's a reminder that there are still places on Earth that feel truly magical, places that can take your breath away and leave you with memories that will last a lifetime. It's an experience that stays with you, a shimmering blue memory you all revisit in your mind long after you've left the shores of Capri. So, if you're ever in Italy, make sure a trip to Capri and its legendary Blue Grotto is at the top of your list. It's an unforgettable adventure, a journey into a cavern of liquid light that will capture your imagination. Thank you so much for joining us on this virtual trip to one of the world's most beautiful natural wonders. If you enjoyed this journey, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you been to the Blue Grotto, or is it on your bucket list? Let us know. Until next time, keep exploring.